I am your astrologer, Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here is your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, June 4th to Sunday, June 10th, 2018. Now, before I get started, I did just have one announcement, and that is that my June 2018 webinar is now available if you would like to listen to that. In that webinar, I talk about what's going on in June, what the biggest days of the month are, what it all means. I definitely see this month as the month when fate steps in and takes over to redirect us on our proper course. It may be hard for us to do the things that we want, to get the things that we want done. But I think that our spirit and soul, or perhaps even a higher power, will have some of the answers and insights we need if we're just patient and if we just listen. The answers and insights may not be quite what it is that we want, but I think by the end of the month they will be just what it is that we need to move forward in a better way. Okay, so if that's something that you're interested in learning more about, please click the link down below in my description box to see that. All right, so that's what I've got for you. Now, Leo, for your horoscope this week, we've got Mars in a conjunction with the South Node. And that for you, Leo, is going to be in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships, usually of the one-on-one variety. Could also be contracts, if you're signing a contract with someone as well. And sometimes even court cases come into the 7th house. That could be a little bit frustrating here with Mars in the South Node. Maybe you really want to work things out with a relationship. Maybe there's some big questions about a partnership that you want to fix, to make right, to adjust. That could be a little bit difficult with Mars in the South Node. Same again with a court case or with some kind of contract. Maybe you're feeling a little frustrated in regards to those areas, the other people in your life not quite doing what you wanted or hoped. And I think really with this placement, just needing to be patient, to not push people so hard, and to just wait for things to play out with the other people in your life in their own time. Okay, so that's what's happening there. This is actually going on all week. Just to need to be patient when it comes to the other people in your life as some of the answers come over the next few weeks. While that's going on Wednesday, we also do have Venus here in Cancer in an opposition with Pluto. Now, Cancer for you rules your 12th house of your insides and of your spirituality, and Pluto rules your 6th house of your job and of your daily routines. So what this could bring towards Wednesday, perhaps, or maybe some more changes that you feel like you may have to make in your job and what it is that you do on the day-to-day. If it's not specifically related to a job, it could be just your daily routines that maybe you need to adjust. Could also be in regards to your health. The 6th house rules your health. So maybe towards Wednesday, there are some tweaks. These aren't like huge changes, but maybe there are a few things that you need to adjust towards Wednesday when it comes to your job, your daily routines, and your health, so that you can start to do the Venus thing and feel much comfortable on the inside and overcome old chapters at work with your health, so that you can finally start to move hopefully into new ones, feeling much better, more whole, and more at peace about your life. Okay, and I think there are some things that are going on at the middle of the week. Relationships may be hard. It may be hard to get other people to do quite what you want or to feel like things are falling into place exactly in the way that you want with relationships. But I think there are some things that you can do or change during the middle of the week, at least to your job, to your daily routines, to what that looks like, so that you can hopefully start to find more of that inner peace and comfort and move forward, even if everything hasn't quite come together with people in the way that you want. All right, so that's happening there. Then the last thing I'm going to mention, it's the last thing for this week happening on Wednesday and Thursday, is Mercury and the Sun coming into a conjunction and making a square with Neptune in Pisces. Mercury and the Sun are going to be in your 11th house of your goals, your dreams, and your hopes for the future, as well as the 11th house of groups of people, socializing, being out and about, making a square here with Neptune in your 8th house of changes. And of endings and beginnings, of big financial investments, and perhaps of deep, intimate relationships with a business partner or a sexual partner with a lot of times. Okay, and what could start to come in on Wednesday and Thursday is perhaps some confusion here about what changes that you need to make in your life, about what it is that you really, really want in order to put your life in a better place that inspires you. Maybe there might even be some confusion about how to put what you're feeling here, what you really want, into words to express to other people about where you see your life going, about what's important to you, about what inspires you. And I think really just needing, especially this week, to be patient with the other people in your life and to be patient with yourself. Okay, it may be hard for you to understand what you really want deep down to put your life in a direction that inspires you, or what groups of people you want to be a part of. Now that maybe some things in your life have changed, and I think just needing to wait as more of the answers start to come to you throughout this month of how you can start to move forward, feel much more comfortable being yourself, and overcome some of these old things that have been holding you back, so that you can have a life, a job, a set of daily routines that you like, and so that you can envision a better future for yourself with these new routines, doing something more of what really resonates with you. Okay, yeah, so that's what I see. The relationship stuff may not fall into place today, but just needing to give that some time. It may take a few months to work some of that stuff out, but really needing to focus on the other matters first. Getting right with your job, with your health, and figuring out where you see your life going before you can then start to focus on your relationships in a better way. Okay, yeah, that's what I have there, Leo. Your card is the King of Pentacles reversed. This card upright typically does indicate someone who's got like their life under control. Everything's stable, money is fine, everything's in order and in place. And this king to me too really knows how to make things happen. When he says he wants something done, people like move, and all of a sudden things happen. And with this card being reversed, perhaps there are some practical matters in your life that are not in order. Maybe finances, you're still trying to figure out how to put the pieces into place there. Maybe as well, things are a little bit in disarray with Pluto in your 6th house. Maybe your job is a little bit, what you do on the day-to-day is in disarray. And I think this card is saying you got to figure out here how to bring more of the control back to your life. How to stop letting everything run away with you, and how you can start to kind of get on top of some of the things that you have done. Okay, that's kind of interesting, especially with Mars in the South Node saying you not to control things. You know, don't control relationships, don't control other people. Maybe this card is saying only control what you can control. Only control what's in your power to. You know, if someone else says no, that this won't work, or if you try something and you do something and it's a closed door for you, to not force it with this card and with the astrology specifically, but to maybe try other options, to try pushing other doors to see what will work. And then when something, a door seems to open for you, then use that and integrate it more. Okay, I think this King of Pentacles is saying it's time for you to hopefully start to bring more of the balance and the security back into your life, feeling more comfortable with who it is that you are. All right, yeah, kind of an interesting thing here. With this card, trying to see if there's anything else that I can maybe say. Maybe as well advice. Sometimes with the kings, you'll also get advice. Perhaps if you're having problems figuring out how to maneuver your life in a way that's better for you, if you're finding out that all the doors are closed, maybe as well talking to the other people in your life and asking them for tips. You know, I'm trying this isn't working. I've been trying to do this with you, especially with Mars in the South Node. I've been trying to fix my relationship with you, XYZ. Maybe asking the other people what they would have, what they would rather you do, or asking for advice in that way can also help you to put the balance back in. Yeah, this card is just speaking to me a lot, because I was like, sometimes with the King of Pentacles reversed too, I think I did kind of touch on this, it can bring up too much control, trying to overly control situations. And I think that's just a big thing this week for you, and just in general in the astrology, is learning when to push, when not to push, not being too tyrannical with people and with things, but learning to release some control and to go with where it is that you've been called to, so that things can flow into place more easily without you trying to push. Okay, I think I got to the meaning of that card by the end of it. But that's what I've got for you this week, Leo. Thank you so much for watching my horoscope. If you like it, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.